Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to a reading of Almost Maine. And it's it's going to be a very romantic piece, so hopefully you all enjoy. And there will be an intermission. It'll be not just really for us, in all honesty. But yes, hope you all enjoy.
Almost Maine by John Cariani. The action takes place in various locales in Almost Maine, a small town in far northern Maine that doesn't quite exist. All the events transpire over the same 10 minutes from around 8:50 to a bit after 9 p.m. on a cold, clear, moonless, slightly surreal Friday night in the middle of the deepest part of a northern Maine winter. Prologue. It is a cold, clear Friday night in the middle of winter in Almost Maine. Pete and Jeanette sitting on a bench in Pete's yard, looking at the stars. They are not sitting close to each other at all. Pete is sitting on one end of the bench, Jeanette on the other.
Pete,
What?
I'm having a nice time, Pete.
Well, I'm glad, Jeanette.
I always do with you.
I'm glad.
And the stars, they're just, I didn't know you knew all that stuff. After all this time, I didn't know you knew all of that.
Well, it's not. It's just some stuff my dad told me.
Pete.
Yeah?
I love you.
Pete just stares at Jeanette. He looks away from her, not responding. Jeanette takes in Pete's non-response, deflates, and then looks away from him, trying to figure out what has happened.
Well, I love you too.
Oh.
Are you cold? I want to go inside.
No. I just want to sit like this, close.
Pete and Jeanette aren't close to each other at all, but maybe for them, it's close.
I feel so close to you tonight. It's nice to be close to you, Pete.
She slides a little closer to him.
It's safe.
And a little closer.
I like being close, like this. I mean, I can think of other ways of being close to you, but that's not. I like this right now. This kind of close, right next to you.
Jeanette gets even closer to him and leans right up against him, resting her head on his shoulder.
You know, right now, I think I'm about as close to you as I can possibly be.
Well, not really.
What?
Not really. I mean, if you think about it in a different way, you're not really close to me at all. You're really actually about as far away from me as you can possibly be. I mean, if you think about it, technically, if you're assuming the world is round like a ball, like a snowball, farthest away you can be from somebody is if you're sitting right next to them. See, I'm here.
Points out a place on the snowball facing them that represents him.
And you're here.
Points out a place on the snowball that represents her, and it's right next to him, practically the same place he just pointed to.
Then
Pete now demonstrates that if you go all the way around the world equatorially, that he and Jeanette are actually as far away from each other as they can possibly be.
that's far.
Yeah.
Disheartened, Jeanette moves away from Pete, sliding all the way back to the other end of the bench.
But now you're closer.
Yeah.
Jeanette thinks and then gets up and starts to leave. After she takes barely a step or two, Pete stops her.
And closer.
Jeanette stops. She turns and looks at Pete, then turns back and starts to leave. But as she takes a couple steps away from him, Pete interrupts her with,
And closer and closer.
Jeanette stops again. She turns and looks at Pete, then turns back and starts to leave again.
And closer and closer and closer.
Jeanette stops. She's trying to figure out what's going on, what Pete is saying. And then Jeanette leaves, taking step after step. With every single step she takes, Pete calls to her with great hope.
And closer and closer and closer.
Eventually, Jeanette is gone, with Pete still calling with every single step she takes.
Closer.
Pete looks at his snowball. He looks back to where Jeanette has exited. Act 1, Scene 1. Her heart. A woman is standing in an open field in almost Maine, looking up at the sky. The woman is clutching a small brown paper bag to her chest. From quite a distance, we hear a door open and close. A man enters from where we think we heard the door open and close. He's wearing a big warm coat over plaid pajamas and untied boots. He watches the woman for a good long while as he tries to figure out what she's doing and how he might engage with her.
Hello?
Hello.
Thought I saw someone. I was about to go to bed. I saw you from my window. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, no. I'm just here to see the Northern Lights.
Okay, it's just awful late. And you're in my yard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was in anybody's yard.
Well,
I thought it was in a random field.
well, it used to be a potato field, but now it's my yard.
Oh, well, you have a really big yard.
Yes?
Well, I hope you don't mind that I'm here. I'll only be here tonight. I'll see them tonight, the Northern Lights, and then I'll be gone. I hope you don't mind.
Is that your tent?
Yes.
You've pitched a tent in my yard.
So I have a place to sleep.
In my yard.
After I see them, I didn't know I was in somebody's yard. I hope you don't mind.
It's not that I
Do you mind?
Well, I don't know.
Oh no, I think you mind.
No, it's not that I mind.
No, you do. I'm so sorry. I didn't think you would. I didn't think, you see, it says in your brochure
My brochure.
that people from Maine wouldn't mind. It says that people from Maine are different, that they live life the way it should be. And that in the tradition of their brethren in rural northern climes like Scandinavia, they'll let people who are complete strangers, like cross-country skiers and hikers and bikers, camp out in their yard if they need to for nothing. They'll just let you. I'm a hiker. Is it true
Well,
that they'll just let you stay in their yards if you need to? Because I need to camp out because I'm where I need to be. This is the farthest I've ever traveled. I'm from a part of the country that's a little closer to things. I've never been this far north before or east. And did you know that Maine is the only state in the country that's attached to only one other state? It is. Feels like the end of the world. And here I am at the end of the world and I have nowhere to go. So I was counting on staying here. Unless it's not true. I mean, is it true?
well,
Would you let a hiker who was where she needed to be just camp out in your yard for free?
well,
I mean, if a person really needed to, really needed to.
well, if a person really needed to, sure.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay.
It's just that I really need to be here and do this, so thanks.
Sure. So,
Oh no,
what?
oh God, I need that.
Oh, here.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So, you're just looking for a place to see the Northern Lights from.
Yeah, just tonight.
Well, you might not see them tonight because you never really know.
Oh no, I'll see them because this is the right time. Solar activity is at an 11-year peak and I'm in a good place. Your latitude is good, well, as good as it can be under the circumstances. I was going to go to a higher latitude, like up to Canada somewhere, but I forgot to renew my passport, so I couldn't. And Alaska is just way too far away. So this was the closest place I could get to in the lower 48 states that sees the Northern Lights regularly. So I flew and I took a bus and then I hiked to get here. So anyway, everything's in order. And boy, you have a good sky for seeing them. It's so big and dark. And it's flat here. No trees in the way.
Used to be a potato farm.
Oh, makes for a big sky.
Yeah.
So you're a farmer?
No, used to be a farmer. I'm a repairman.
Oh,
fix things.
Oh,
What?
you're not a lobster man.
No?
I guess I thought that everyone from Maine was a lobster man and talked in that funny way, like they do in Maine, and you don't talk that way.
Nope. You're not down east. You're up north. This is how we talk up north, pretty much.
Oh,
No real accent up here.
oh,
Plus, the ocean's a couple hundred miles away. Be an awful long ride to work if I were a lobster man.
yeah. Well, anyway, thank you. Thank you for letting me stay and do what I need to do. It's important that I do it, and I've had a pretty rough go of things lately, and I just really appreciate your kindness and understanding.
Suddenly, the man who is feeling lots of feelings for this woman is hugging the woman. The man pulls away because he realizes that what he just did was a bit forward.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Um,
The bag has imperceptibly exchanged clutches again. The man now has it, but doesn't know he has it.
Are you okay?
yeah.
I'm really sorry I just did that. It's just, you just seem sad, and also I think I love you.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw you from my window, and I love you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really nice of you to say, but that's not. I'm so sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Oh, no, I didn't think you were.
I'm here to pay my respects to my husband.
Oh, no.
Yeah. My husband, Wes. I'm here to say goodbye to him because he died recently.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. On Tuesday, actually. And see, the Northern Lights. Did you know this? The Northern Lights are really the torches that the recently departed carry with them so they can find their way home to heaven. And see, it takes a soul 3 days to make its way home to heaven. And this is Friday. This is the third day. So you see, I will see them because they're him. He'll be carrying one of the torches. You see, I didn't leave things well with him, so I was just hoping I could come here and say goodbye to him. But what you just did there just a second ago, that's going to get in the way of me saying goodbye to him, I think, or something. And so I think maybe I should go find another yard.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I did that. I really don't know what happened.
Well, I do. I know what happened.
I'm not the kind of person who usually does things like that. Please don't go. Just do what you need to do, and I won't bother you. Maybe consider what I did a warm Maine welcome or something. You know what? I'm just gonna get out of your way and let you do what you need to do.
He starts backing away, true to his word.
All right?
The woman trusts this guy and decides to stay in his yard and do what she needs to do.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, okay, sorry about all that.
It's okay.
Oh, and if you need something, just give a holler, okay?
Okay. Hey! Thanks for letting me stay. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
My name's Glory, just so you know.
Okay. Hi, Glory. I'm East.
Huh?
Well, my name's East. For Easton, it's the name of the town a little ways that way where I was born. Mess up on the birth certificate, a son, Eastern, born on the 6th day of January in 1969 in the town of Matthew, Maine, instead of the other way around.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
well, happy birthday a few weeks late.
thanks.
So, Easton.
Yeah,
Yeah. I passed through near here on my way here. And by the way, where is here? Where am I? I couldn't find it on the map.
almost.
What?
You're in unorganized territory, Township 13, Range 7. Now, it's not going to be on your map because it's not an actual town, technically.
What?
See, to be a town, you got to get organized. And we never got around to getting organized, so we're just almost.
Oh,
Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, holler if you need anything.
okay. Thanks.
Lori then suddenly realizes she's missing her bag. She was clutching it to her chest, and now it's gone.
Oh, oh God.
What? What's wrong?
My heart.
What? Are you okay?
My heart.
You okay? What?
You have my heart.
I what?
In that bag. Is in that bag.
Oh.
Please give it back.
Oh,
Please.
yeah.
My heart. I need it. Please.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry. Did you just say that your heart is in that bag? Is that what you just said? Your
Yes,
It's heavy.
I guess.
Why is it in that bag?
It's how I carry it around.
Why?
Broken.
What happened?
Wes broken.
Your husband?
Yeah. He went away.
Oh.
Someone else.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And when he did that, I felt like my heart would break. That's exactly what happened. It broke, hardened up, and cracked in two. Hurt so bad I had to go to the hospital. And when I got there, they told me they were going to have to take it out. And when they took it out, they dropped it on the floor. And it broke into 19 pieces. Slate. Turned to slate.
Great for roofing. How do you breathe? If your heart is in that bag, how are you alive?
Artificial.
Really?
Yeah. Because my real one's broken. And there's always a shortage of real hearts for transplants. So I got an artificial one.
Oh. So, why you still have this one?
It's my heart.
Well, why do you carry it around with you like that?
Well, I don't usually, but since it's the one that loved Wes, I figured I might want it with me when I say goodbye to him or something. I don't know.
Oh, but it's broken
Yeah.
because
really-
of him.
Yeah.
Because he left you.
Yeah, I don't really.
Why are you paying respects to him if he left you?
Because that's what you do when a person dies. You pay respect.
But he left you, and
yeah,
it
but
seems to me that a man who leaves somebody don't deserve any respects.
I just didn't leave things well with him.
What do you mean?
And I need to apologize to him.
No, but he left you.
I know, but
Why should you apologize?
because
why?
I killed him.
Oh.
And I'd like to apologize. See, I was over a year into my recovery from when they put in my artificial heart. I was all better, doing almost all the things I used to be able to do. And then Wes just shows up at my place one day and says he wants me back. And I said, Wes, I have a new heart now. I'm sorry. Doesn't want you back. And that's just killed him.
Oh, but it didn't kill him. You didn't kill him.
Well, yeah, I did, kinda. Because he got so sad that my new heart didn't want him back, but he just tore out of there and ran out into the street. And a bus was coming and didn't see him, and he didn't see it, and it just took him right out. And if I had been able to take him back,
Glory.
he wouldn't have been torn right out of there like that.
Hey.
He'd have been just taken out like that. And so I just wanted to say goodbye my own way, and not as a sad ex-wife, some big public service, but just privately, and
Suddenly, East comforts her with another hug. Glory melts into the hug for a moment before suddenly pulling away. East has her heart again. Then Glory suddenly kisses East, and just as suddenly pulls away.
God, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
I'm so sorry I did that.
Don't be. I love you.
What? No.
Yeah.
Glory realizes East has her heart again and grabs
Oh,
it.
Well, why?
Because I won't be able to love you back. I have a heart that can pump my blood, and that's all. The one that does the other stuff is broken. It doesn't work anymore.
East suddenly kisses Glory. Glory fully participates and then pulls away. East has her heart again. Glory grabs it back. East grabs her heart right back.
No, it's mine.
Let me have this. I can fix it.
What? No.
Glory.
Give it back to me now.
No, but it's broken.
Please.
No good like this.
But it's my heart.
Yes, it is. And I have it. Ugh. And I can fix it. I'm a repairman. I repair things. It's what I do.
He crouches, gently places the bag on the ground. As he opens the bag, northern lights appear in front of Glory, above her, on the field of stars behind her.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, West. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. Goodbye, Wes.
And the northern lights and west are gone. Glory turns to East, who has taken a little piece of her heart out of the bag and is examining it. Watches East and thinks about how strange it is that this guy's name is East.
Hello, East.
East looks at Glory, and then he takes out more pieces of her heart so he can begin repairing it. Scene 2, sad and glad. A man sits alone at a table in the back corner of Almost Maine's local hangout, the Moose Patty, nursing a couple of buds. Sandrine enters, coming from the ladies' room, cheerily heading back to her friends who are up front. She passes Jimmy.
Sandrine,
Oh, Jimmy! Hey!
hey,
Hey!
hey,
Hey!
hey.
Jimmy bear hugs Sandrine. Sandrine doesn't really take the hug or hug him back.
Hey,
Hey!
how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, doing good, great. How are you doing?
Great, great. How are you?
Great.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
You look great.
Oh, no.
No, you look great.
Thanks.
You do. You look so great.
Thanks, Jimmy.
So pretty. So
Oh.
pretty.
Thanks.
Here, have a seat.
Oh, Jimmy, I can't.
Oh, come on. I haven't seen you in, well, months.
Yeah.
And months and months and months and months and months and months and months. How does that happen? Live in the same town as someone, never see him?
I don't know.
I mean, I haven't seen you since that night before the morning when I woke up and you're just gone.
Yeah, I
The waitress blasts in. She's in constant motion and disappears as quickly as she appears.
Look at you two, tucked away in the corner over there. Lucky I found you. Is the man and his lovely lady ready for another round?
Sure, we'll have,
no, we're not together.
well,
We're all set, thanks.
well,
All set.
okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Well, holler if you need anything.
Thanks.
No, really, you gotta holler. It's busy up front.
And she's leaving.
Okay.
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 So, you're with anybody or?
Yeah. With the girls.
Oh,
We're it's girls' night. We're in the front. So actually, I just had to use the ladies' room, so I should get back to them.
oh, but I haven't seen you. I'll survive without you for a minute or two. So what's been here? What's been going on? What you been up to?
Well,
Did you know that I took over my dad's business?
yeah, that's
I
great.
run it now. I'm running
Oh,
it. Running
I
the business.
heard that.
Running the
Heard
whole
that.
show.
Congratulations. Good for you. Good for
Whole
you.
shebang. Thanks. Yeah. We still do heating and cooling.
Yeah.
We've expanded too. We do rugs now. We shampoo
Yeah.
them.
Oh.
It's a lot of work. A lot of work. I'm on call a lot. Weekends, holidays, you name it. Because, your heat goes, people die. It's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do Thanksgiving, Christmas, because I let the guys who work for me, like East, helps with repairs sometimes. I let them have the day off so they can be with their families since I'm all alone this year.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't have anybody anymore, really. My brother and sister got canned, so they left town.
Right.
Headed south.
Yeah. I heard that.
Vermont.
Oh.
Yeah. Winters there are a lot easier. And then, I don't know if you heard, but this Spot went and died on me.
Oh, Jimmy, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's old. It was his time. It's a good fish, though. But so, like I said, I really don't have anybody anymore, really. So I'm just wondering, would you like to come over? It'd be fun. Catch up, hang out.
Oh, Jimmy.
And I've forgot to tell you, don't forget Friday night special at the Moose Patty, drink free if you're sad. So if you're sad or if you two little lovebirds are ready for another couple of buds or something, you just let me know, all right?
No,
Okay.
we're not.
Okay.
And she's gone.
Okay.
So what do you say? You want to come over for fun?
No, Jimmy, I can't. Look, I really gotta go. I got get back with the girls.
No.
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, I gotta. Cause, see, oh gosh, I've been meaning to tell you this for a while. There's a guy, Jimmy. I've got a guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, good for you. Getting yourself out there again.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. Well, actually, Jimmy, it's more than me getting myself out there and moving on. This is my bachelorette party. I'm getting married.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's. I thought you said you weren't going to do that. Get married. I thought it wasn't for you, you told me. Guess it just wasn't for you and me. So who's the lucky guy?
Martin LaFerry. Here. You know him?
Yeah, the ranger guy over in Ashland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's a legend. Legendary, I mean. Like, if you're lost in a mountain in Maine, he's like the guy you want looking for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're lost out there in this big bad northern world, Martin LaFerry is the guy you want to have out there looking to go there and find you.
Yeah.
And he found you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I never told you. I actually thought you would have known. I thought you would have heard. Or,
How would I've heard?
well, you know, people talk.
Not about things they know you don't want to hear. They don't. I got to be honest with you. That's not something I would have wanted to hear. So when's the big event?
Tomorrow.
Really?
Yep.
Well then.
Jimmy downs his bud and then raises his arm to wave down the waitress. As he does so, his unbuttoned sleeve slides up his arm a little.
Hey,
Oh, what are you doing?
getting our waitress. She said holler. Hey! What's her name?
I don't know. She's new here.
Hey!
What are you doing?
We got to celebrate. He got found. And you deserve it. He's quite a guy.
Oh, Jimmy.
So are you. I mean, you're quite a girl. A woman. A person.
Jimmy.
Sandrine and Jimmy face one another. Jimmy faces what he lost. Sandrine faces the guy she unceremoniously dumped. Then Jimmy raises his arm again and hollers to the waitress.
Hey!
Jimmy. Whoa, hey. What's that?
What?
That.
Oh, nothing. Just a tattoo.
Jimmy uses his other arm, trying to cover the tattoo, and wave down the waitress.
Hey!
Wait, what?
A tattoo. Hey!
What? Well, when did you get that?
After you left. Hey!
Jimmy. Well, what's it of? I mean, what's it say?
Oh, it's nothing. Hey! No.
Sandrine pushes up Jimmy's sleeve and reads on the inside of his forearm in big, bold letters.
Vivienne?
Villain.
Who's Vivienne?
Villain. It's supposed to say villain.
What?
It's supposed to say villain.
Well, it doesn't. It says Vivienne. It says Vivienne.
I know I spelled it wrong. They spelled
What?
it says billion, but it's supposed to say villain.
Well, why is it supposed to say villain? Why would you want a tattoo that says villain?
Because
Why?
Because
Just cause why?
just cause when a guy's got a girl like you, well, I just think that losing a girl like you, driving a girl like you away, it's just plain
Jimmy.
criminal.
Jimmy,
Criminal.
Jimmy, you
I should
don't
be punished.
drive me. You
So I
didn't
punished
drive me
myself.
away.
I marked myself a
no.
villain so girls would stay away, so you'd never have to go through what I went through with you again. Can I kiss you?
No. Hey, I said no.
Sorry.
You can get that undone, you know.
Yeah.
I got ahead.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you got found.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Sandrine goes back to her bachelorette party and is welcomed back heartily. Jimmy is alone, sad, and stuck there.
Hey, sorry, you were waving me down. I saw you, but it's so busy in the front. There's this bachelorette party, those girls. Good thing it's not drink free if you're glad, because those girls are wicked glad. Gosh, I had to fight my way through to find you, but I did it. I found you. So what do you need? What can I do you for? Another bud?
I'm okay. I'm good, thanks.
Oh, pal. Well, remember, like I said, Moose Patty special. Drinks are free if you're sad. Okay? Just tell me you're sad and you'll drink free. Just say the word. Let me know, because I know from sad and you're looking pretty sad. Okay, well, my name's Vivienne, if you need anything. Just ask for Vivienne.
She goes.
Billion?
Yeah?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm not sad. I just would like another bud.
All right.
Vivienne!
Yeah?
I'm glad you found me.
Aw. I'm glad you found me. That's adorable.
End of scene 2. Scene 3. This hurts. A woman is finishing up ironing a man's work shirt in the laundry room of Ma Dudley's boarding house in Almost, Maine. A man is sitting on a bench reading from a notebook labeled Things That Can Hurt You. The woman looks at the shirt she's been ironing and suddenly crumples it and throws it into her laundry basket. She picks up the iron and wraps the cord around it, preparing to put it away. As she does so, she burns herself.
Ow! Damn it!
The man takes note of this, produces a pencil, and writes iron in his Things That Can Hurt You book. Meanwhile, the woman puts away the iron. and then goes to the ironing board, folds it up, and turns it to put it back where it belongs. As she turns, she accidentally wallops the man in the head with the flat face of the ironing board, knocking him off the bench.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't see you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, you're not. I smashed you with the ironing board. I wasn't even looking. Are you hurt?
No.
You must be. I just smashed you. Where did I get you?
In the head.
In the head? Oh, come here. Are you okay?
Is there any blood?
No.
Any discoloration?
No.
Then I'm okay.
Well, I'm gonna go get you some ice.
No, I can't feel things like that.
Like what?
Like when I get smashed in the head with an ironing board. I don't get hurt.
What?
I can't feel pain.
Oh, geez, M. Crow. What the hell have I done to you?
Nothing.
You're talking loopy. Listen to you. Going on about not being able to feel pain? That's delusional. I've knocked the sense right out of you.
No, I'm okay.
Shh. Listen, I was gonna be a nurse, so I know. You're hurt. You just took a good shot right to the head, and that's serious.
No, it's not serious. I don't think an ironing board could really hurt me. Because, see, ironing boards aren't on my list of things that can hurt you.
What is...
Plus, there's no blood or discoloration from where I got hit. So, well,
You can be hurt and not be bleeding or bruised.
and plus, my list is pretty reliable because my brother Rob is helping me make it. And I can prove it to you. See, I bet if I took this ironing board like this and hit you with it, it wouldn't hurt you.
He smashes the woman in the head with the flat face of the ironing board.
Ow!
See, that didn't hurt.
Ow! What the hell was that? Why did you do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt?
God!
Oh, it did, didn't it?
Ow!
Oh, I didn't think it would, because, see, ironing boards are not on my lists of things that can hurt you. But, gosh, maybe they should be on my list because...
What are you talking about?
I have a list of things that can hurt you. My brother Rob is helping me make it, and ironing boards aren't on it.
Well, that ironing board hurt me,
Yeah,
so you should add it to your list.
yeah.
He adds ironing boards to his Things That Can Hurt You book, thinks, and then picks up a book labeled Things to Be Afraid of.
Should I be afraid of ironing boards?
Well, if someone swings it at your head and wallops you with it, yeah.
Well, it's not. I have a list of things to be afraid of, too. And ironing boards are not on this list either.
Well, they shouldn't be, really.
No?
No, you shouldn't be afraid of ironing boards.
No?
No.
But they can hurt you.
Yeah.
So I should be afraid of them.
No.
So I shouldn't be afraid of them.
Right.
But they can hurt me.
Well, if they're used the way you used it, yeah.
Oh. So they're kind of like the opposite of God.
What?
Well, ironing boards can hurt me, but I shouldn't be afraid of them. But God, my brother Rob says, God won't hurt me, but I should fear him.
I guess.
Boy, this is getting very complicated.
What is?
This business of learning what hurts, what doesn't hurt, what to be afraid of, and what not to be afraid of.
Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, yes.
going
See,
on and
I have
on.
congenital angelesia, he thinks. Some people,
What?
congenital analgesia.
Who thinks?
My brother Rob. Some people call it congenital insensitivity to pain, but it all just means I can't feel pain. You can hit me if you want to see.
No.
Go ahead, it won't hurt. See?
Ow!
See?
Ow!
See?
Ow!
Go ahead.
He offers her the Things That Can't Hurt You book. So
No!
Come on.
No!
Come on.
No!
Okay, you don't have to. Most people don't. Hit me. Most people just go away. You could go away too if you want to. That's what most people do when I tell them about myself. My brother Rob says I shouldn't tell people about myself because I scare them. So I've actually recently put myself on the list of things to be afraid of. See? But
her curiosity getting the better of her. The woman has come up from behind the man and suddenly wallops him on the back of the head with the Things That Can Hurt You book.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry! Oh my gosh, I just clocked you!
you hit me. Most people go away, but you hit me.
I had to see. But are you okay?
Yeah, I don't feel pain.
Don't feel pain, right? Of course you're okay, but are you sure?
Well, is there any blood?
No?
Any discoloration?
No?
Then I'm okay.
Well, buddy, you can be hurt and not even look like it.
But
trust me, there are things that hurt you that make you bruised and bloody, and there are things that hurt that don't make you bruised and bloody, and they all hurt. My name's Marvelyn.
Hi, Marvelyn. I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve. I just moved in, so I don't know many people here. What room are you?
Room 3, second floor.
Oh, we're on the 3rd floor, room 7.
Yeah, right above us. We saw you and your husband move in.
Oh, he's not my husband. He's just my boyfriend, Eric.
Oh.
Yeah, our roof collapsed from all the snow in December. We're just here till we can get our feet back on the ground.
Oh, well, that's good. Because that's what Ma Dudley says their boarding house is. A place where people can live until they get their feet back on the ground. My brother Rob says we've been trying to get our feet back on the ground our whole lives.
Oh.
Yeah, it takes some people longer to do that than others.
Yeah.
Marvelyn goes to get her stuff together so she can go.
You guys are loud.
Huh?
You and Eric, you yell and bang. We're right below you.
Oh, sorry about that. We're going through a rough patch. It happens. Sorry. What's it like
What's what like?
to not feel pain?
I don't know. I don't know what it's like to hurt, so I don't know.
Is this how you were born?
Yeah, I don't have fully developed pain sensors. They're immature, my brother Rob says. And because they're immature,
How does he know that?
oh, he reads.
But
And because they're immature, my development as a human being has been retarded, he says. But he teaches me what hurts, though.
why?
So I won't ruin myself. I have to know what hurts, so I know when to be afraid. See, my mind can't tell me when to be afraid, because my body doesn't know what being hurt is. So I have to memorize what might hurt.
Okay.
And I have to memorize what to be afraid of. Things like bears and guns and knives and fire and fear. I should be fear itself, and pretty girls.
Pretty girls?
Yeah,
Why should you be afraid of pretty girls?
well, because my brother Rob says they can hurt you because they make you love them, and
What?
that's something I'm supposed to be afraid of too, love. But Rob says I'm really lucky because I'll probably never have to deal with love because I have a lot of deficiencies and not very many capacities as a result of the congenital analgesia.
Wait. What do you mean you're never going to have to deal with love? Why?
Because I'm never going to know what it feels like, Rob says.
Well, how does he know that?
Because it hurts.
It shouldn't.
And plus, I have a lot of deficiencies and not very many capacities.
You know what? A lot of people do.
And suddenly, Marvelyn is kissing Steve. At first, it's just her kissing him, but eventually Steve participates. When he does, Marvelyn breaks away.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Are you okay?
Well, is there any blood?
No.
Any discoloration?
No.
Then I'm all right.
Yeah, you are. I'm so sorry I did that. It's just, you're just very sweet.
But you have a boyfriend,
Yes.
Eric,
Yes.
and you're his girlfriend, right?
Yep.
And if you're his girlfriend and he's your boyfriend, you must love each other, right?
Yeah, we do. Very much.
But you just kissed me,
Yep, I did.
and it's Friday night and you're doing your laundry.
Yep, I am.
And people who love each other, they don't kiss other people and do their laundry on Friday nights. I've learned that. People who love each other, they go to the moose patty on Friday nights, or they go dancing together, or they go skating, and they kiss each other, and they don't kiss other people. You know what? I think maybe you and your boyfriend don't actually love each other.
You know what? I've been down here longer than I said I would be, and he doesn't like that.
Who?
My boyfriend.
Who you love
Yes.
very much,
Yes.
even though you just kissed me.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have to talk to my brother Rob about this.
No, don't talk to your brother Rob about this. Tell him to stop teaching you.
What?
Whatever he's teaching you, tell him to stop. What he's teaching you isn't something you want to know.
But I have to learn from him.
Look, I was going to be a nurse, so I know. You need to go to a doctor and not have your brother read whatever it is he reads.
But
You know what? I gotta go.
right, you gotta go. You're leaving. I knew you would. That's what people do.
No, I just have to. I told you, Eric doesn't.
Your boyfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't like it if I'm down here longer than I said I'd be, and I've been down here longer than I said I'd be.
Marvelyn picks up the ironing board. As she goes to put it away, she accidentally swings it around and hits Steve in the head like before. Steve gets knocked off the bench.
Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ow!
I'm so sorry. Are you all right? I can't believe I just did that to you again.
Ow!
Wait, what did you just say?
Ow!
End of scene 3. Scene 4. Getting it back. We are in the living room of a small home in Almost, Maine. A man, Lendl, is asleep in his chair. Before he fell asleep, he was watching the Boston Bruins play the Montreal Canadiens on Hockey Night in Canada on the Canadian Broadcasting Company. We hear Gail pounding on a door.
Lendl!
We hear the door Gail has been pounding on open and slam shut.
Huh?
Lendl!
Gail grabs the remote, turns off the TV, and chucks the remote at Lendl to help him wake up.
Hey, come on. I need to talk to you.
Okay. What's up? You okay? I thought you were coming over tonight because of Sandrin's bachelorette party thing.
Lendl,
Gail paces and seethes. It's clear she has something to say, but she can't quite say it yet.
Hey, you okay?
shh. Lendl, I want it back.
Huh?
I want it back.
What?
All the love I gave to you, I want it back.
What?
Now.
I don't understand.
I've got yours in the car.
What?
All the love you gave to me, I've got it in the car.
What are you talking about?
I don't want it anymore.
What?
I've made a decision. We're done.
What?
We're done. I've decided. And so I've brought you all the love you gave to me back to you. It's the right thing to do. Oh, it's in the car.
You said.
I can get it for you, or you can get it.
Well, I don't want it back.
Well, I don't want it. What am I supposed to do with all of it now that I don't want it?
Well, I don't know.
Well, under the circumstances.
Well,
it
under
doesn't seem
the
right
what
for me to keep it,
circumstances?
So I'm going to give it back.
Gail, what are... I don't understand what are you doing?
I told you. I'm getting all the love you gave to me and I'm giving it back to you.
Oh, I'm not sure I want it. Wow. Need help?
Nope. I got it. It's not heavy.
She returns with an enormous bunch of huge bags full of love and dumps them on the floor.
Here you go.
And this is...
All the love you gave me. Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Whole lot.
Yeah.
Gail brings in even more bags of love. There is now an enormous pile of love in Lendl's living room.
Wow. What the heck am I gonna do with all this? I mean, I don't know if I have room.
Well, I guess you'll have to find a place for it, won't you? And now, I think it's only fair for you to give mine back because I want it back. All the love I gave to you,
Yeah?
I want it back. So go get it. And don't go get it. Please. Now!
Okay.
Lendl exits. Gale sits in the chair and waits. Eventually, Lendl returns with a teeny tiny little bag, a little red pouch, and places it on an end table next to the chair. They look at the little bag.
It's all the love you gave me.
That is not. There is no way. That is not. Is that all I gave you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Why don't you open it and... Hey. Hey, what's going on?
I told you. We're done.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because when I asked you if you ever thought we were going to get married, remember when I asked you that? In December. It was snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I asked you that, well, you got so quiet, and everybody said that right there, that should have told me everything.
Everybody who?
Everybody.
Who?
Marvelin.
Marvelin?
Yes, Marvelin.
Marvelin said that? Like she's an expert?
Marvelin said that how quiet you got was all I needed to know, and she's right. You don't love me.
What? Gale, no!
Oh, shh. And I've been trying to fix that. I've tried to make you love me by giving you every bit of love that I had. And now I don't have any love for me left. And that's not good for a person. And that's why I want all the love I gave you back, because I want to bring it with me.
Where are you going?
I need to get away from things.
What? What things? There aren't any things in this town to get away from.
Yes, there are. You.
Me?
Yes. You are the things in this town I need to get away from, because I have to think and start over. And so, all the love I gave to you, I want it back. In case I need it. Because I can't very well go around giving your love. Because that's all I have right now is the love you gave me. I can't very well go around giving your love to other guys, because...
Other guys?
Right.
There are other guys?
No, there are not yet, but I'm assuming there will be.
Gale.
Shit. I think that since I know now that you're not ready to do what comes next for people who have been, together for quite a long time. I think we're gonna be done.
Why? Gail.
And so I think the best thing we can do now is just return the love that we gave each other and call it even. Oh, jeez, some crow! Is that really all the love I gave you? Lendl, I thought. What kind of a person am I? If this is all the love I gave you. I know I gave you more than that, Lendl. I know it. Did you lose it?
What? No, Gail.
Did you lose it, Lendl? 'Cause I know I gave you more than that. And I think you're pulling something on me. And this is not a good time to be pulling something on me.
I'm not pulling something on you. I wouldn't do that to you. I think, gosh, I think maybe you should just take what you came for, and I guess I'll see you later.
He exits into the rest of the house.
Lendl? Lendl? Lendl, what is this? I don't... This isn't... Lendl, what is this?
It's a ring, Gail.
What?
It's a ring.
What? Well... This isn't... This is not... Oh, Lendl, this is a ring. Is this a ring? A ring that you give to someone you've been with for quite a long time when you want to let them know that you're ready for what comes next? For people who've been together for quite a long time?
Yeah?
Oh! But all the love I gave to you. Where is it?
It's right there, Gail. It's right there. It is. That's it. Right there. There was so much of it. You gave me so much over the years.
11.
Over the 11 years.
11, yeah.
Yeah. You gave me so much of it that I didn't know what to do with it all. I had to put some of it in the garage, some of it in the shed. After you asked me if I ever thought we were going to get married, there was more of it than ever coming in, and I asked my dad if he had any suggestions what to do with it all, and he said, "You got a ring yet?" And I said, "No," and he said, "Get her one. It's time. When there's that much of that stuff coming in, that's about the only place you can put it." he said it all fit. He was right. That thing is a lot bigger than it looks. So, there it is. All the love you gave me. Just not in the same form as when you gave it.
Yeah.
You still want it back?
Yes. I do.
Well, then take it.
Can I keep all of that?
It's yours.
Thank you. Wendell, you didn't have to get me a ring. That's not what I was asking.
Yes, I did. It's way past time, and it's honorable.
Well, it's very beautiful.
Lendl takes the ring out of the box, gets down on one knee, and puts the ring on Gail's finger.
Lendl, I'm so sorry. It's just, I was at Sandrine's bachelorette party.
I know.
And she and Martin are already getting married already, and that got me thinking about us. And then I talked to Marvelyn, and she said that.
He quiets her with a kiss and then hugs her. End of Act 1.
Mark, you there?
I am so sorry.
Okay, hold on.
So, Almost Maine by John Cariani, interlogue. We see Pete from the prologue. He is exactly where we left him, sitting on his bench with his snowball, looking to where Jeanette exited. He looks at his snowball. He looks again to where Jeanette exited. He looks at his snowball again. He looks to where Jeanette exited again. He ponders the consequences of sharing his theory on being close with Jeanette. Sad and lonely, Pete looks down, thinking about what happened. Act 2, Scene 5. They fell. Randy and Chad appear. They are two country boys who grew up in Aroostook County, the northernmost county in Maine and the largest county east of the Rocky Mountains. To be a county boy is a source of pride. They're hanging out in a potato field in Almost Maine. These guys are 100% guy. They're drinking some beers.
I believe you. I'm just saying.
It was bad, Chad. Bad.
I hear you, but
you're not listening, Chad.
no, it was bad. No, you're not listening because
real bad.
I'm trying to tell you that I had a pretty bad time myself.
No, there's no way it was.
It was pretty bad, Randy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
She didn't like the way I smelled.
What?
Sally told me she didn't like the way I smelled. Never has.
Sally Dunleavy told you that she didn't
Yep.
like the way you win.
When I picked her up, she got in the truck. We're backing out of her driveway, and all of a sudden, she starts breathing hard and asked me to stop. And she got out of the truck, and she was sorry, but she couldn't go out with me because she didn't like the way I smelled, never had.
What?
No. Said she thought she was going to be able to overlook it, the way that I smelled. But that wasn't going to be possible after all. And she slammed the door on me and left me sitting right there in her driveway.
Because she didn't like the way you smelled?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of... I don't mind the way you smell.
Thanks.
Cheese.
Yeah. Daldia was bad.
Man, more than bad, Chad. That's sad.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I'm the big winner tonight, huh? So I get to pick tomorrow, and I pick bowling. We'll go bowling, supper at the Snowmobile Club, couple of beers at the Moose Patty, just hang out.
I didn't say you're the big winner.
What?
Did I say you're the big winner?
No, but...
No. All that's pretty sad, Chad. And bad. You didn't win.
What do you mean?
You didn't win.
You can beat being told you smelled bad?
Yeah.
Well then.
Okay. Mine's face broke.
What?
Her face broke.
Her...
Yeah. You only get one chance with a girl like Yvonne the France. And her face broke. Told you it was bad.
How did her face break?
When we were dancing.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Why were you dancing?
Because that's what she wanted to do on our date. So I took her dancing down to the rec center. You pay, and you get a lesson, and you dance all night. They teach together dancing, how to dance together, and we learned that thing where you throw this girl up and over, and Yvonne, well, she's pretty small, and I'm pretty strong, and I threw her up and over, and well, I threw her over and over, and she landed on her face. And it broke. And had to take her to the emergency room.
That's a drive.
38 miles.
Yep.
And she cried.
Hate that.
Away. Then asked me to call her old boyfriend to come and get her.
Oh no.
He did. Asked me to please leave. He's small as she is. What?
I mean, that's just pretty bad.
Yep.
And sad.
Yep.
So, I guess you win.
Yep.
That right there might make you the big winner of all time.
Yep.
Baddest date guy of all time.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what do you pick tomorrow?
Going supper at the snowmobile club, cup of bears at the moose patty, hang out.
Good.
What?
I don't know. Just sometimes I don't know why I bother going out. I don't like it, Randy. I hate it. I hate going out on these dates. I mean, why do I want to spend my Friday night with some girl I might maybe like when I could be spending it hanging out with someone I know I like you, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that was rough tonight. In the middle of Sally telling me how she didn't like the way I smelled, I got real sad.
Oh, buddy.
And all I could think about was how not much in this world makes me feel good or makes sense anymore. And I got really scared. Because there's got to be something that makes you feel good or at least makes sense in this world, or what's the point, right?
Yeah.
But then I kind of came out of being sad, and I actually felt okay. Because I realized that there is one thing in this world that makes me feel really good and that does make sense, and it's you.
Everything stops. Chad isn't quite sure what he has just said. Randy isn't quite sure what he has just heard. They take a moment to sort out what Chad just said and what Randy just heard.
Well, I'm gonna head.
Yeah.
I gotta work in the morning.
Well, I'm just supervising first shift of the mill, so I could pick you up anytime after 3.
Oh, I don't know, Chad. Me and Liddell, we got a long day tomorrow. We're still catching up, fixing roofs from the snow in December. I do Madeline and Eric's, and
well, 4, 5, 6, or 7.
Probably busy all day. I don't know when we'll be.
Well, you just say when.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It could be.
Well, I'll be ready whenever you want me to come pick you up.
Hey. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad watches Randy go.
Hey, Randy.
Randy stops and turns to Chad. And when their eyes meet, Chad suddenly and completely falls down.
Whoa. Chad, you okay?
Yeah.
What the? Here.
Randy helps Chad up.
Thanks.
What was that? You okay? What happened there?
I just fell.
Well, I figured that out.
No. I think I just fell in love with you there, Randy.
Chad's eyes meet Randy's again, and he crumples to the ground.
Chad.
Well, yep. That's what that was. Me falling in love with you.
As Chad gets up, his eyes meet Randy's, and he crumples to the ground again.
Chad, what are you doing? Come on, get up.
No, Randy.
His eyes meet Randy's again, and he crumples to the ground again.
You cut that out.
Well, I can't help it. It just kind of came over me. I've fallen in love with you here.
Chad, I'm your best buddy in the whole world. And I don't know what you're doing or what you're going on about. What the heck is your problem? What the heck are you doing? Jeez, Crow, you're my best friend. Yeah, and that's the thing you don't mess with. And you messed with it. You don't do that. Do you know something? You're about the only thing that feels really good and makes sense in this world to me too. And then you go follow it up by doing this and telling me that. Now it just doesn't make any sense at all. And it doesn't feel good. You've done a real number on a good thing here, buddy. Because we're friends, there's a line when you're friends that you can't cross. And you crossed it.
And then Randy meets Chad's eyes and falls down, crumpling to the ground. They look at each other from the ground. The guys are far away from each other, and all they want to do is get to each other. So they stand up so they can make their way to one another. When they are upright, they look to each other, but as soon as their eyes meet, they crumple to the ground again. After another moment of utter confusion, they scramble to get up again and look to each other again. But as soon as their eyes meet, they crumple to the ground again. They desperately want to get to each other. So, in a bit of a frenzy to try to beat the falls, they get up, but as soon as their eyes meet, they fall down. After a moment, they get up again, their eyes meet again, and they fall down again. Frustrated and bewildered, they get up, and their eyes meet, and they fall down. They get up, their eyes meet, they fall down. They get up, their eyes meet, they fall down. They get up, their eyes meet, they fall down. Finally, the falling frenzy settles, and Randy and Chad are no closer to one another than they were when they started. They just look at each other. End of scene. Scene 5 again. They fell. Dina and Shelley appear. They are two county girls who grew up in a rustic county. To be a county girl is a source of pride. They are hanging out in a potato field in almost Maine. They're drinking some beers.
I believe you, Dean. I'm just saying.
It was bad, Shell. Bad.
I hear you, but
you're not listening, Shelley.
No,
it was
you're
bad.
Not listening. It's because
real bad, like historical bad.
I'm trying to tell you that I had a pretty bad time myself.
No, there's no way.
It was pretty bad, Dina.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
He said he didn't like the way I smelled.
What?
Todd told me he didn't like the way I smelled. Never has.
Todd Dunleavy? Like, told you that he didn't like the way... When?
When he picked me up, like on his truck, we were backing out of my driveway, and all of a sudden, he starts breathing hard. Hyper...
Ventilating?
Ventilating, yeah. And he stops, and he gets out of the truck, and he says he's sorry, but he can't go out with me. Because he doesn't like the way I smell. Never has.
What? Never has? When has he smelled you before?
I don't know. Around?
Geez.
Anyway, he said he thought he was going to be able to overlook it, the way that I smelled, but that that wasn't going to be possible after all because he couldn't breathe. Something about allergic. Something.
Allergic?
And he said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's something about the woman and the lengths we
Wait,
go.
what? The women?
Yeah, and the lengths we go to.
The lengths
Oh,
we
nice.
go to.
And he said that whatever it is I used to smell nice just
Oh,
doesn't smell nice
like
to...
perfume?
Yeah, just doesn't smell very nice to him, no offense. And he slammed the door on me and left me sitting right there in my driveway in his truck.
Because he didn't like the way you smelled?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't even use any kind of perfume, do you?
No.
Well,
No.
what the... I don't mind the way you smell.
Thanks.
Matter of fact, I think you smell great.
Thanks. Anyway, he said he'd come back and pick his truck up tomorrow. And would I mind please rolling down the windows for him to air it out overnight?
What? There's nothing to air out.
I know.
It's like Todd has issues.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Dina starts to leave with purpose.
What are you doing?
Doing something to his truck.
Dean?
What? We're doing something to his truck.
Dean!
You're too nice. Time to get mean. We're doing something to his truck.
Dean,
we are.
We're not doing nothing to his truck. Relax.
Jerk. He should be lucky at getting to go out with you.
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyway, pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. And a little sad, too.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that I'm the big winner tonight, huh? And so I get to pick tomorrow. And I pick bowling. We'll go bowling, supper at the snowmobile club, a couple of beers at the Moose Patty, hang out.
I didn't say you were the big winner.
What?
Did I say you're the big winner?
No, but...
No. All that's pretty sad, Shell. And bad. But you didn't win.
What do you mean?
You didn't win.
You can be being told that you smell bad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well then.
Mine's face broke.
What?
Face broke. Yeah.
His
face broke. I told you it was bad.
How did his face break?
When we were dancing.
Dancing? Darren Lamont took you dancing?
Yeah.
Down to the rec center?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that for him. In which someone take me dancing. It must have been so fun.
Yeah. Was. Till his face broke.
What happened?
Well, we did that thing where you pay and you get a lesson, and then you dance all night.
Mm-hmm.
They teach together dancing, how to dance together.
Oh, that's nice. That's fun.
Yeah. And we learned that thing where you throw the girl up and over. Well, Darren was having a hard time figuring out the move. How you do it.
Mm.
And it's so easy. And so I thought maybe it'd help him get his part if once through we switched and I did his part and he did mine. And well, Darren's not a very big guy. I mean, he's little man.
He
Little.
is, isn't he?
Yeah. I never realized it before. He sounds taller on the phone.
He does.
Yeah. So anyway, we switched so I could show him how to do his part. And well, I'm pretty strong, and he's just small.
He really is, isn't he?
Yeah. And I threw him up and over. And well, I threw him over. And he landed on his face. And it broke. Ocular orbital bone fracture.
Ew.
Had to take him to the emergency room.
That's a drive.
38 miles.
Yep.
And he cried
Oh no.
the whole way. Asked his mom to come get him.
Seriously?
Yeah, and she did. And she asked me to please leave.
Oh, Dean, I'm sorry.
That's all right. He was a lousy dancer.
Most of them are.
Yeah. What?
That's just pretty bad.
Yep.
And sad.
Yep. So, I'm guessing I win.
Oh yeah, no question, no question. That right there might make you the big winner of all time.
Yep.
Baddest state girl of all time.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
So what do you pick tomorrow?
Bowling. Supper at the snowmobile club. Couple of beers at the moose patty. Hang out.
Sounds good.
What?
Dean, I don't know. Just sometimes I don't know why I'd bother going out. I mean, I know why. It's because you gotta go out, but I'm scared because I've been going out and nothing's coming of it, you know? I feel like I'm running out of chances.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Lately, I've been wondering why I even have to bother going out. I mean, I don't like it, Dina. I hate it. I hate going out on these dates. I mean, why do I want to spend my Friday night hanging out with some guy I might maybe like when I could be spending it hanging out with someone I know I like you, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that was rough tonight. In the middle of Todd telling me how he didn't like the way I smelled. I mean, he doesn't smell it all that great.
No, not many of them do.
Yeah, and well, anyway, that's so sad.
But it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
I know, but after he said that, all I could think about was how much in this world makes me feel good lately. It makes much sense anymore. I got really scared, Dean, because there's gotta be something. At this stage of the game, there's gotta be something that makes you feel good, or at least makes sense in this world. What's the point, right?
Yeah.
But then I kind of came out feeling sad, and I actually felt okay. Because I realized that there is something at this stage of the game. There is one thing in this world that makes me feel really good, and that does make sense. And it's you. It's always been you.
Huh?
Nothing.
Everything has stopped. Shelley isn't quite sure what she has just said. Dina isn't quite sure what she has just heard. They take a moment to sort out what Shelley just said and Dina just heard.
Okay, well, I should get home, Shell. The cat's getting lonely. A lot lately, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm only going into the mill early tomorrow. Just got some maintenance issues to resolve. But I'll be done before noon, so I can pick you up.
Yeah, no, I don't think tomorrow works.
We got the craft fair going at church, and maybe we could hit that before.
I don't know, because you know what? I kind of forgot, Shell. I've got a big day tomorrow. I got to be up at the crack of dawn to open up the salon. We're doing Sandrine St. Pierre's wedding tomorrow, and I doing the bride's hair. And the bridesmaid's hair and the mom's hair and all the makeup and all the nails. And I might not be up for anything afterwards. Maybe, probably. Well, okay. I'm probably gonna be busy all day. We might have to do touch-ups for the wedding pictures, and I don't know when we'll be done. But you know,
we could skip and just do supper at the snowmobile.
And I'm gonna be really exhausted, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So.
Well, I'll be ready whenever.
Hey,
you want me to come pick you up?
Shell, maybe we ought to just give it a couple of days, okay? And see when we both have the time, and we'll make a plan, okay?
Well, the craft fair's only.
Yeah. You know what?
So.
You know what, Shell? I'm gonna head out. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
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 Bye.
Bye. Hey, Dina.
Dina stops, turns to Shelley, and when her eyes meet Shelley's, Shelley suddenly falls down.
Whoa. Shell, hey. What? You okay?
Yeah.
What the? Here.
She helps Shelley up.
Thanks.
What was that? Are you okay? Like, what just happened there?
I just fell.
Well, I know. I saw.
No. I think I just fell in love with you. There, Dina.
Her eyes meet Dina's as she says this, and she crumples to the ground again.
Oh, Shelley!
Boy. Yep. That's what that was. Me falling in love with you.
As she gets up, her eyes meet Dina's again, and she crumples to the ground again.
Shelley, what are you doing at this? Get up.
Dina helps Shelley up.
No, Dina.
Her eyes meet Dina's again, and she crumples to the ground again.
Would you cut that out?
Well, I can't help it. It just kind of came over me. I've fallen in love with you, Dean.
Shelley, I'm your best friend in the whole world. And I don't quite know what you're doing or what you're going on about. But what are you talking about? What are you saying? Shell, you're my best friend.
Yeah.
And that's, I love that. But I don't. I mean, yeah, it's true. You're about the only thing that feels really good and means the world to me and makes sense in this world to me. You keep me from falling, feeling like I'm going to become some crazy cat lady. But now, what you've done and what you've said, well, it makes me feel like for sure I'm going to become that crazy cat lady. And me and my best friend in the whole wide world, it just doesn't make sense at all right now. Okay? And that doesn't feel good. And I think I'm really mad at you. Because you can't go back. Once it's out there, you can't take it back, something like that. And now it's just hanging there. And what do you mean? We're friends.
Yeah.
Best friends.
Yeah.
And there's a line when you're friends that you just can't cross. And you crossed it.
And then Dina meets Shelley's eyes and falls down, crumpling to the ground. They look at each other from the ground. Dina and Shelley are far away from each other, and all they want to do is get to each other. So they stand up so they can make their way to one another. When they're upright, they look to one another, but as soon as their eyes meet, they crumple to the ground again. After another moment of utter confusion, they scramble to get up again and look to each other again. But as soon as their eyes meet, they crumple to the ground again. They desperately want to get to each other. So in a bit of a frenzy to try to beat the falls, they get up. As soon as their eyes meet, they fall down. After a while, they get up again. Their eyes meet again, and they fall down again. Frustrated and bewildered, they get up, and their eyes meet, and they fall down again. They get up, their eyes meet, they fall down again. They get up, their eyes meet, and they fall down. They get up, their eyes meet, they fall down. Finally, the falling frenzy settles, and Dina and Shelley are no closer to one another than they were when they started. They just look at each other. End of scene 5. Scene 6, where it went. Phil and Marcia appear. They have just been ice skating on Echo Pond in Almost, Maine, and are in the process of taking their skates off and putting their shoes back on. Marcia has gotten one shoe on and still has one skate on.
It still feels like you're mad.
I'm not mad. I just said I wish that
But you were. You
paid more
are
attention
mad.
lately.
You're
I'm not
mad.
mad. I was having fun. I thought I had fun tonight. Did you?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I was late because Chad and Shelley pulled me into the mill. I had to work. I needed the hours.
I'm not mad at you, Phil. You had to work. I get it.
I did.
Phil, where's my shoe?
What?
Where's my shoe? I can't find it.
Well,
Phil starts looking for Marcy's shoe.
it's got to be here.
Where is it? Is this you being funny?
No.
Because it's not funny. It's cold out here.
I'm the one who wanted to go skating.
Phil!
Well, find it. It's got to be here.
I'm not mad. I was never mad. I was disappointed. But now I'm done.
Marsh.
I had fun tonight, skating. I thought it would be fun.
It was.
Forget all the stuff, get us away from the kids, get us back to where we used to be. We went skating. First time you kissed me, you know, on a Friday night, just like this one, remember? Right here. Echo Pond.
She touches Phil, rubbing his back.
I know where we are. Where the heck is your shoe? Maybe it's in the car. Did you, when you put your skates on, out here or in the car?
I put them on with you right here.
Well, it's not in the car.
Oh, shooting star. Shooting star.
What? Where? Where?
I'm wishing. I'm wishing.
Missed it.
Yeah, you did.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's just not really all that surprising.
What?
You didn't see it.
What?
The shooting star.
Why?
You don't pay attention, Phil.
See, when you say things like that, I feel like you're still mad.
I'm not.
Marsh,
I wasn't mad. Where is my shoe? Gosh, maybe it is in the car. I mean,
Marcia goes off.
I have one shoe on already.
It's
I
not
know
in
I
the
didn't
car.
put my skates on in the car because the shoe I have on was out there. I changed out there, didn't I? With you, Phil. Phil, I put my shoes right next to yours after we put our skates on, but it's not there. This is the weirdest thing. It's not in the car. I mean, I'm not going to put one skate on in the car, the other one out here. What's wrong?
Huh? Oh. I'm just making a wish of my own. Regular one.
Oh.
Want to wish it with me?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Which one?
Seeing Hedgehog Mountain?
Uh-huh.
Straight up. Right above it.
The bright one?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
Phil,
Yeah.
that's a planet.
What?
That's a planet. You're wishing on a planet.
So,
Yeah.
how did you
it's
know?
When you wish upon a star, not when you wish upon a planet or Saturn.
I know. But how do you know?
Said on the weather, Phil. Saturn's the brightest object in the sky this month. It'll be sitting right above Hedgehog Mountain over the next bunch of weeks. They've been saying it on the weather all week. And your wish is never going to come true because you're wishing on a planet.
Well,
You gotta pay attention.
keep saying things like that.
What?
And I gotta pay attention.
Because you don't.
How are you talking?
Phil, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's what I'm talking about.
I knew you were mad.
I'm not mad, Phil.
You are mad at me, and pretty soon, I don't know where, it's gonna get real ugly.
Phil, I'm not mad.
I mean, Marcy, I'm sorry. I knew I missed some things. I gotta work. I gotta take a double when Chad and Shelly needs me at the mill. They're helping us out. Offer me the overtime.
I know.
No, you don't know. Me working is for us and the kids. It's a lot sometimes, and it messes me up.
Phil, I'm not mad about you working. You gotta work. I understand that. What I don't understand is why I'm lonely. Phil, I got a husband and a couple of great kids, and I'm lonely. You don't pay attention anymore. You go away, and I don't know where you go, but you go somewhere where you can't pay attention, and you miss your son's first varsity hockey game, and you forget Missy's birthday, and
hockey.
You forget
hockey equipment costs money.
I mean, I brought you here hoping you'd remember about us, but you didn't. And that makes me so mad. I don't know what to do anymore.
You lie.
What?
You lie so bad.
What?
You're mad at me, but you don't tell me, even when I ask you over and
because
over.
You wouldn't pay attention if I did tell you.
No. Because you don't know how to tell me what you make me feel about you. So I never know where I am, where I stand. Maybe that's why I go away. So I can know where I am for a second. You know what? It's only there too. Where I go. And you send me there. You went away for a long time before I did. And all you do is lie.
I don't lie.
Yes, you do. You said you're not mad, but you're mad. You said you have fun, but you didn't. You said you didn't have fun. You didn't have fun tonight, right?
No.
But you keep saying you did.
I didn't. I didn't have fun, Phil. I don't have fun with you anymore. Did you?
No, I had a lousy, rotten time.
Well then. What are we doing? What are we waiting for?
And then a shoe that looks exactly like Marcy's other shoe drops from the sky right between Marcy and Phil. Marcy and Phil stare at the shoe. They survey the sky, trying to figure out what just happened. They look down at the shoe again and look back up to the sky. Down again to the shoe. Phil checks the sky once more as he tentatively retrieves the shoe and gives it to Marcy. Marcy puts the shoe on. She gets up. She then takes the car keys out of her pocket. She looks at Phil. He's not looking at her. He's not moving. So she exits. And we hear the car start, and then she drives away. Phil is alone. A shooting star cuts across the night sky on the field of stars. Phil sees it. End of scene 6. Scene 7. Story of Hope. A stylishly dressed woman appears. She pulls a wheelie suitcase and has a fancy purse. She approaches the front door of a modest home in Almost, Maine. She knocks on the door. Lights come on in the house. Then a porch light comes on. The man answers the door a bit cautiously because people don't normally drop by at 9 o'clock at night on Almost, Maine. The man comes out onto the porch and stops cold.
I know this isn't going to be very easy, but I was just out there all alone in the world, and I got so scared because all I could think about was how I had no place in this world. But then, just out of nowhere, I realized that there was one place in the world that I did have, and that was with you. So I flew, I took a taxi to get to you. I just had to come see you. Thank God you're...
The woman finally really looks at the man.
Wait. I'm sorry. You're not, this is a house. I'm so sorry. Does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding.
You're looking for?
Looking for Daniel Harding. Yeah, he lives here, I thought. But, he doesn't, does he? I'm so sorry.
The woman gathers her bags, preparing to leave.
So embarrassed. Who is this woman and what is she doing here? Oh, I actually thought he'd be here. I always thought he'd be here. Always. Do you know him? Big guy, big tall guy, played basketball all Eastern Maine Center. Do you know him? Played hockey too?
Well,
don't answer that. That was a horrible thing to ask. I know that's a horrible question to ask a person who lives in a small town, as if everybody in a small town knows everybody else. Oh, I can't believe I asked that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did, I hated it. When people assumed that I knew everybody in a town just because it was small, it was worse than when they'd ask if we had plumbing up there. Because, people in small towns really don't know each other any better than they do in big towns. You know that. I mean, you know who you know, and you know who you don't know, just like anywhere. I'm so sorry. I have bothered you. I was just so sure when his parents passed away, he kept the house. I heard he lived here. He stayed here, or so I thought. He was one of the ones who stayed. I didn't stay. I went away.
most people do.
Yeah, and I guess he did too. I thought he would, I guess. I lost track. You got to hold on to people or you lose them. Wish there was something you could keep them in for when they need when you need them.
Trying to make light, she looks for Daniel Harding and finds him in her purse.
It's perfect. Boy, it's cold. I forgot.
Yeah.
The woman starts to go again.
I can't believe I took a taxi here from Bangor to see him.
That's far.
Yeah, that's 165 miles.
163 miles. Yeah.
Yeah, this place is a little far away from things than I remember.
Why did you do that?
Because I can only fly as far as Bangor, and I needed to get to him as fast as I could.
Why?
Because I want to answer a question he asked me.
Oh?
The last time I saw him, he asked me a very important question and I didn't answer it. And that's just not a very nice thing to do to a person.
Well, that's being a little hard on yourself, don't you think?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh. And you?
Didn't answer him, no. Yeah, that's why I'm here, to answer him. I mean, I didn't answer him in the first place because I didn't have an answer at the time. I mean, I was going to college, and then the night before I'm about to go off into the world to do what I hoped and dreamed, he asked me, will you marry me? I mean, come on. I was leaving in the morning. What was I supposed to do?
I don't know.
I mean, I told him I'd have to think about it, that I'd think it overnight, and that I'd be back before the sun came up with an answer. And then I left. Left him standing right there. And then I didn't make it back with an answer before the sun came up or at all.
That sounds like an answer to me.
No, that wasn't my answer. I just went off into the world, and that's not an answer. And I think...
What?
I think he thought I'd say yes.
Well, a guy's probably not going to ask a girl that question unless he thinks she's going to say yes.
I know. And I'm afraid he probably waited up all night hoping for me to come by. And I just want to tell him that I know now that you just can't do a thing like that. Not answer a question like the one he asked me. You can't do that to a person, especially to someone you love.
You loved him?
Well, I don't know if I mean, we were kids. Okay, yes, I did. Yeah, I do. I feel like I dashed his hopes and dreams.
Oh, come on. You give yourself too much credit. He was young. That's all you need to get your hopes dashed. Be young. And everybody starts out young, so everybody gets their hopes dashed. And besides, I don't think you really dashed his hopes. Because if you dash somebody's hopes, well, that's kind of a nice way to let them down. Because it hurts, but it's quick. If you'd have said no, that would have been dashing his hopes. But you didn't say no. You said nothing. You just didn't answer him at all. And that's killing hope the long, slow, painful way. Because it's still there, just hanging on, never really goes away. And that's kind of like giving somebody a little less air to breathe every day till they die.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
For what?
I don't know.
Goodbye. Hope.
Goodbye. Ah, I'm so sorry to have bothered you. It's just, I was all alone out there in the world with no place in it, and I realized what I'd done. Wait, you called me Hope. How did you know my name?
The man just stands there, and Hope finally recognizes him.
Danny?
Hello, Hope.
Danny, I didn't.
I know. I know.
I really,
I know.
I didn't recognize. No.
I know.
I didn't even recognize you. You're so.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah. I lost a lot of hope. That'll do a number on you.
Danny, I'm so sorry I never came back to.
It's okay. Because you know something? You're early.
What?
You're early. You said you'd be back with an answer to my question before the sun came up. And geez, crow, the sun's not even close to being up yet. It only went down a few hours ago. Look how early you are. That's good of you. So, a taxi all the way from Bangor?
Yep.
To tell me?
Honey? Dan? Hon, who's there? Hon?
Just somebody. Needs directions.
It's awful late for directions.
Yeah. Suzette, listen. I'll be right in.
Okay.
What?
I hope you find it, Hope. Your place in this world. Bye.
Goodbye, Danny.
Daniel goes inside. Hope lingers. She's at a loss. She starts to go, but then stops.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Hope starts to go. She turns back and the porch light goes out. End of scene 7. Scene 8. Seeing the Thing.
Oh no.
Dave and Rhonda appear. They have been snowmobiling and are wearing full snowmobile regalia, replete with helmets, gloves, and snowmobile suits. Dave carries a present, a wrapped present, a wrapped painting. They kick the snow off their boots before entering the winterless porch of Rhonda's small home, a cabin in the woods in Almost, Maine. This is the first time Dave has ever been inside Rhonda's house.
Okay, this is it. You're in. You're inside.
This is the porch.
It's winterized. So, Dave, what? What do you got to do in here that you can't do outside?
Well, I got something for you here.
What's this?
It's oh boy, that was fun tonight, Rhonda. I mean, 20 miles out there, beans and at the snowmobile club, 20 miles back, couple of beers at the moose patty. Yeah.
Awesome.
And boy, oh, you flew on your new sled, man.
The Polaris, man.
Oh, and I know, and you whipped my butt.
Yeah, that's what you get for riding an Arctic cat. Get your butt whooped. And I whooped it.
I know.
Knocks Dave around as she teases.
I know.
Yeah, I whooped your butt.
I know.
Whooped it.
I know.
Whooped your butt.
know. I'm not saying you didn't do it.
You're not ever beaten the Snowmobile Association's Snowmobiler of the Year, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Linda finishes up with smacking Dave around. It's all good fun.
Hey.
That was fun.
They look at the wrapped gift.
This is well, we've been together now.
Together?
Well.
Together? What are you talking about? Together?
Well, we've been friends for quite a few years now.
Yeah, so?
And, well.
Well, what?
Shh. And here.
He shoves the present on Rhonda.
What are you doing here, bud?
Open it.
Together. I don't know about this.
Just open it.
Rhonda opens the present. It's a painting on canvas. Rhonda stares at the painting for a long time.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it? Can't you see what it is?
It's a picture.
Yeah.
Painting.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this? It looks homemade.
What do you mean it looks homemade?
Looks like someone really painted it.
Well, someone really did paint it.
Did you paint this?
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh. Why?
Well.
I mean, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. That's what people say. See, there you go. You're welcome.
So
she props the painting up against a crate. He sits in a chair and stares at Dave's artwork.
So, Dave, I didn't know you painted.
Yeah, this is...
He turns his painting right side up. Rhonda propped it up wrong.
I'm taking adult ed art at nights. Merle has them over at the high school's teaching it. It's real good. And this is my version of one of those stare at it until you see the things. You ever see one of those? Yeah, some of the old painters did it with dots. They called it something, but I did it with a bunch of little blocks of colors. See, and then you just look at the little blocks of colors. It's just a little bunch of blocks of colors. But if you step back and you look at the whole thing, it's not just a little bunch of blocks of colors. It's a picture of something.
Picture of what?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. You have to figure it out.
Oh, come on, Dave.
No, it takes a little time. It can be a little frustrating.
Why would you give me something that's gonna frustrate?
No. I just mean, you gotta not try to look for anything. That's what'll frustrate you. You gotta just kind of look at it, so it doesn't know you're looking at it.
What are you talking about?
Well, you gotta trick it. You gotta trick it. Trick it. See? Trick it. Trick it. You got to trick it. You got to not let it know. And hopefully, you'll eventually see what it is. It's a common thing. It's something everyone knows. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just like not. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You getting. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Like don't look right. Just
This is stupid. I don't see anything.
no, you were doing good.
Dave.
All right. Then do this, okay? Just do what you normally do around the house at night, and then just check it out, real casual like. And
I usually have a bud and talk to you on the phone.
well, do that. Where's the kitchen?
He starts to go into the house.
Get you a bud, and then you can talk to me.
No.
What?
I'm out of bud. I only got Natty Light.
All right, I'll get you a Natty Light, and then you can come have your beer, and then you can.
No.
Wait, why not? Come on, let's go inside, get us a couple of beers, and hang out.
No. We gotta trick
It's
this
what
thing,
people
right?
who've known each other a long time do. They have some beers.
No. See, I'm tricking it.
No,
I'm tricking it.
have some beers and hang
I'm
out.
tricking it.
Hey, come
I'm tricking
on.
it. Look,
Hey, come on.
I'm
Hey,
tricking
hey,
it.
quit it. Quit it.
I'm tricking it.
Hey, quit it. Come on, quit it.
I'm tricking it.
Rhonda. Hey, come on. How many years have I known you? I come all the way out here every Friday night, and I never been inside your house for beers. That's not natural. It's unnatural. Rhonda, so let's do what the natural thing is, and then let's go inside and have some beers and hang out.
I don't care what it is. I gotta trick this thing.
The thing.
Hey, Dave, quit running your
Go inside and have beers and hang out.
At this thing.
Rhonda sits and stares straight at the painting.
You're doing it wrong. That's not. You gotta trick it.
Hey. Okay. I got something.
Yeah?
Yeah. Roadkill.
What?
Roadkill. Dead raccoon in the middle of the road.
What? No, that's not what it is.
Okay, deer. Dead bloody deer in the middle of the road.
No, Rhonda, it's not a dead deer in the middle of the road.
Okay, moose.
What?
Dead bloody moose in the middle of the road.
Rhonda, no, that's not something I'd want to paint. That's not even close to what it is. I mean, dead moose? Come on.
Well, that's what I see. I don't know what it is. Don't get mad. Jeez, I'm crow.
You don't see what it is?
No.
Well, can I give you a hint?
Yeah?
Dave suddenly swoops in and kisses Rhonda right on the lips. Rhonda immediately pulls away.
What are you doing? What was that? Why did you do that?
Because I was giving you a hint.
Oh, you can't just do that to someone.
Well.
And don't do that ever again.
Okay.
To me.
Okay.
Ever. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Get out of here.
Sorry.
Rhonda storms off into the house.
Jeez, I'm crow.
He gathers his things and starts to go.
Hey, Rhonda! What? I like you, you know? A lot! And I think we ought to be together! Or go out! Or something! And a lot of people think so too, you know?
What?
I said a lot of people think we ought to be together! Or go out! Or something!
Who thinks that?
Just a lot of people.
How do you know they think that?
She advances on Dave. He retreats.
Because they said so.
Well, who said so?
Everybody?
Everybody who?
Just Suzette?
Suzette?
Yeah. And Dan.
Suzette and Dan Harding said that we ought to be together or go out or something?
Yeah.
Well, who else said that?
Marcy?
Marcy?
Yeah, and Phil.
Marcy and Phil?
And yeah, and Randy and Chad and Dina and Shelly and
Randy and
Lendo
Chad and Dina and Shelley?
Gail and
Gail?
Marvelyn and Mary and Jimmy and Sandrine and East.
East?
Yeah. And that's just to name a few.
Well, why would they love those guys? Good to those guys? Why would they say that? Just talking about me. Behind my back. It's mean.
No, I don't think they're being mean, Rhonda. They were just telling me to go for it with you because they like you. And me and us. They're rooting for us, Rhonda.
Who's rooting for us?
Everybody! Rhonda, Gail, and East, and Lendl, and Randy, and Chad, and Dina, and...
They never told me that, and they're rooting for us.
Well, that's because I told them not to tell you they were. Because I wanted you to find out from me that I liked you, not them. Just... I'm sorry if I made you mad when I kissed you.
You can't just do that, you know?
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I just thought you liked me the way I like you.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Well. All right then. So then, can I... Oh, wait, so... Do you wanna be together?
Yeah. I guess.
Well, all right then. So then can I mean, I would like to kiss you if it's okay.
Dave moves
Not.
in. Yes.
All right. Okay.
Cause I don't know how.
Huh?
I don't know how. Never done it before.
What do you mean?
I won arm wrestling at every winter carnival from 5th grade on. And I work in plywood at Bush's lumber mill. And that's not what most men want.
Oh, now, where do you get that?
From everybody.
Well, then you got it wrong, Rhonda, 'cause I gotta tell you, there are a lot of guys who think you're really pretty.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I do. So, have you never? You, never have.
Nope.
Oh. Well, do you wanna? Hey, you know what? Let's try. Why don't you try give me a kiss and see what happens? And I'm not gonna make fun of you or nothing bad like that. And if you're worried about that, I promise
No, let's do this.
She goes back to the painting so she can figure out what Dave has painted for her.
Is it raspberries?
Nope.
Dave has taken Rhonda's hand. Rhonda doesn't acknowledge this, but doesn't resist.
Cherries?
Nope.
Dave has pulled Rhonda close.
Big open face strawberry rhubarb pie?
Nope.
Rhonda looks into Dave's eyes. They stand face to face. Dave slowly moves in for a kiss, and Rhonda suddenly finishes what Dave has started and kisses Dave hard for a while. Rhonda breaks away. They stand face to face.
You okay?
Rhonda suddenly kisses Dave again, and the kiss turns into Rhonda hugging Dave tightly. When she opens her eyes, the painting is directly in her eye line, and she finally sees what Dave has painted for her.
Oh, Dave!
She gives Dave a playful, triumphant shove.
I see it. I see it. It's nice. That's really nice. It's good. You're good at this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dave suddenly kisses Rhonda and breaks away.
I thought it'd be hard.
You are very good at this.
Rhonda suddenly kisses Dave hard. Breaks away.
And it's not.
She kisses Dave again.
At all.
She kisses Dave again.
And I feel like I want to do it for a long time. But I also feel like I want to do something else next. But I don't know what that is.
I do.
He shows Rhonda what they might want to do next, by unzipping her Polaris snowmobile jacket and taking it off of her. Then he encourages her to unzip his Arctic Cat snowmobile jacket, which she does. Dave rips off his jacket. He then takes off his boots, and then helps Rhonda take off her boots. Rhonda starts taking her snowmobile pants off. Dave helps and pulls them off of her, and then starts taking his snowmobile pants off, which Rhonda pulls off him. And then Rhonda and Dave start to take off layer after layer after layer of snowmobile and winter clothes, which they do more and more rapidly and with more and more intention until it's a bit of a frenzy. We end up with two people from northern Maine facing each other, wearing only their long johns. A great big pile of winter clothes on the floor between them. Rhonda and Dave are breathless.
You want to know what comes next?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go inside and I'll show you.
Well, how long is it going to take?
Well, it could take all night. Maybe longer.
Well, wait. We're going to working tomorrow first shift.
Ah! Says who?
You mean call in? Like we're sick? We're calling in. We're calling in. We're calling John Jelly. Because you and me, we're not working for a shift or any shift tomorrow.
She kisses Dave and sends him into the house.
You get yourself inside there, Mr. Arctic Catman. You get ready to show me what's next.
All right.
Dave exits into the house. Rhonda takes in the painting.
Hey, Rhonda!
End of Act 2. Epilogue. Pete appears right where we left him, sitting on his bench with his snowball, looking off to where Jeanette exited in the prologue. He looks at his snowball. He contemplates what has transpired this evening. Eventually he gets up, taking his snowball with him, and goes towards where Jeanette exited to see if he can see her. He feels defeated. And then Jeanette slowly enters from the opposite side from where she left. Jeanette stops and sees Pete looking in the direction she originally exited. She slowly makes her way to the bench. Pete turns to go inside because maybe he's given up on Jeanette. And then he sees her. He stops cold. He looks off to where Jeanette exited in the prologue. He looks at Jeanette. He looks off left where Jeanette exited one more time, and then looks back at Jeanette. He then non-verbally asks, using the snowball, if she's been all the way around the world. Jeanette nods, yes. She's been all the way around the world, and she's back. She's close again. Pete wonders how this can be true. The northern lights appear. Jeanette and Pete take them in. They're awesome. Jeanette sits on the bench and looks up and out at the northern lights. Pete sits on the bench and looks at Jeanette while she looks up and out at the northern lights. Then he looks up and out at the northern lights. And it all begins again. End of play.